What's going on, friends? It is a lovely day down here at Shark Cafe. I've been to this cafe plenty of times, but it's always been on my bicycle. Today I decided to bring the motorbike down. I know that there are a lot of people that clicked on this because they're interested in the budget, and so I'm gonna put what I spent in the month of June right there on the screen for you. Now, for those of you who want a little bit more detail, stay tuned and watch the rest of the video. And then at the end of the video, I'll come back to you guys and give you just a little bit more explanation about what I spent in the month of June. Hopefully you guys enjoy. For me, I'm gonna go enjoy my iced cappuccino and my strawberry donut. What's going on, friends? It's a Saturday morning. It was pretty rainy this morning, but we decided to come out anyway, and it worked out because once we got going, the rain stopped. Still cloudy. Road is still a little bit wet, but it's been all right. Rode about 35K, and then we stopped here at Rayong Cafe, had a cup of coffee. I had about 3/4 of an omelet, gave the rest of it away because it was huge. I've had a couple people that ask about budget here in Thailand. So over the next month, I'm gonna try to give you guys some short snips of what I spend and what I spend it on. So some days I don't really spend much at all. Other days I spend a lot. It's no different really than anywhere else in the world. So today I stopped at the 7-Eleven before we started the ride. I got a Cvit, which is 16 baht, and I got a cup of yogurt, which was 22 baht. So that's 38 baht, that much right there. And then now at the cafe, I had my hot cappuccino and the omelet, and so that was 210 baht. That much right there. That's a little pricey for a cafe. Usually I spend less than 100 baht because all I get is a coffee, or every now and again I'll get a Coke. I was just a little hungry this morning, so I got the omelet. I've changed up my diet a lot. I've basically cut out rice, and I've cut out a lot of carbs and processed sugar. So the omelet's fine, it's all protein. And the little bit of sugar that's in the yogurt and the Cvit, I burn it off on the ride. Like I said, we're about 35K out here, got another 35K back. And then there's no sugar in the coffee at all. Here in a little bit, we'll head back to Lake Ramparshon, and I'll probably hang out at the bike shop for a quick minute before I head back home. And then a little bit later, I'll go out and I'll grab some lunch, and I'll bring y'all along for that. All right, friends, I'm at Rampo Market. I'm not starving because I had that omelet. So I'll go right here, grab a couple fried chicken legs, bring those back to the house. That'll be my lunch. Ready, Cap? Sam. Sam.
ข้าวเหนียวไหม
ไม่เอาครับ
โอเค60 บาท
60 baht. 60 baht. Y'all know I don't normally spend my 20 baht notes, but that's all I got on me today, so.
โอเคขอบคุณค่ะ
All right, y'all, I finished my lunch and I watched some Netflix. I was just gonna vibe out in the condo for the rest of the day, but they are doing construction on the ground floor. There's like a fountain area in the middle of reception, and they're taking it out. So sounds like a freaking jackhammer going off. I'm like, I'm not staying here. So I messaged my masseuse, Lynn. I'm gonna head on over there, get a massage. All right, friends, I got my massage done. And I asked Miss Lynn if she was hungry. She said, yeah. Came on down here to Jomtien Market. I'm just gonna get something to eat, get her something to eat, drop her back off at the massage shop, then I'm going home. Usually I get potatoes from right there, but they're not open. So I'm gonna bypass that. Yes, I like to eat it, but it ain't good for me. I can get that same paloma from Rampo Market for 30 baht. It's 40 baht here. But I don't care because I don't feel like stopping again at Rampo, so I just got it here for 40. I wanted a salad, but that lady doesn't have them yet. So I'm just gonna go back over here and get some potatoes. I know I just said I cut out carbs, but I haven't had any all day, so I have just a little bit. Those kind of carbs aren't horrible for you. I'm talking about eating cookies and candy and donuts and all that stuff. I've cut that out. Ow, my. Sheesh. I guess I'm gonna go down here and get potatoes. I done asked Lynn if she wants something to drink, if she want anything. No, she don't want nothing. She just want that chicken. So let's see, her chicken was 100 baht. The potatoes I just bought were 50 baht. The chicken I bought in the very beginning was 70 baht. Paloma was 40 baht. So that much right there. All right, I'm gonna take her back to her massage shop so she can go back to work. And I'm going back to the room. I don't know if I told y'all, I got 1 hour Thai massage and 1 hour oil massage, so that's 500 baht. and then I tipped her 300 baht.
And 100.
Oh yeah, tipped her 300 baht and then paid another 100 baht for her chicken. All right, I ended up coming over here to Rongpo Market anyway. There's a lady here that sells salad, so I'm gonna see if she's got some down here. All right, friends, this is what's left over from today. 600 baht. Now I know you're thinking, how the heck do you have 600 baht left over? We seen you spend way more than that. Well, today is June 1st and I had a couple thousand baht left over from my budget last month that I didn't spend. So I splurged a little bit today and still had this left. All right, I'm gonna plate up my food, turn Netflix on, get my grub on, relax, chillax, vibe out for a little bit, and then I'm going to bed. Good morning, friends. Sunday morning out here at Cycle Hub. I stopped at that 7-Eleven on up there. I got myself some water and some Cvit and some yogurt. And I splurged today and got myself some coffee. Yeah. So this morning I spent 60 baht. Don't nobody care about what you talking about. Okay? So hush your face. This joker right here always got to run his mouth for something. Yes, we are going on a bike ride today. We're gonna go to Cat Cafe. They call it Cat Cafe because they got these big bushes on the outside of the building trimmed up like a cat. I don't even really know if it's bushes or if it's an actual whatever. They constructed it and made it look like, I don't freaking know, man. It just looks like a bunch of big old cats on the outside of the building. We got Miss Jack over here bringing everybody's bicycles out. Good morning, Miss Jack. My bike is filthy because we rode in some wet weather yesterday. It wasn't really raining, but the road was still wet. Yesterday, I spent 1,438. Yesterday was the first, so you also have to add in the 12,000 baht I spent on my rent and 300 baht that I spent on my phone. Now, the full story on the rent and my phone, I pay 6 months in advance on my phone. So I pay 1,800 baht at one time, and it covers me for 6 months. So that's 300 baht a month. My rent, I usually pay in advance just because I like to get it out of the way. So actually, June and July, I've already paid. But for the purposes of this video, we'll just call it 12,000 baht. If you include my rent and my phone with the 1,400 and something that I spent, my total for yesterday was that right there. All right, friends, before I left Cycle Hub, I had a mango smoothie and I also put my bike in the shop for a tune. Bike tune is 995 baht. The smoothie was 95 baht. So now I'm over here at this little food market. It's right across from my condo. Go over here and get something to eat. I'll keep it real simple and just get some chicken and noodles. It's usually 50 or 60 baht, I believe. Swadee kap. Swadee mai. Can I have fried chicken noodle? Do I want fried wontons too? Or a spring roll? I think I get spring roll. Pea kap. Spring roll, doi. Kapong kap. All right, got that ordered. What's this over here? Sheesh. Swadee kap. Boy, she had a wagon. All right, I'm gonna come down here to 7-Eleven and be a horrible person. I think I'm gonna get myself some Doritos and a Coke. And y'all already know why. I'm a fat boy. And there's a quick lunch, friends. Fried chicken noodle soup, some spring rolls, and of course I got myself a Coke. Now it's time to watch some Netflix. What's going on, friends? It's about 5:20 in the morning on a Monday. There is a bike ride today at 6 because it's a holiday, but I rode Saturday and Sunday and I just don't feel like riding today. So I woke up around 4:30 and I knew I wasn't going to be able to go back to sleep because that's usually when I wake up anyway. So I thought I'll come down here, throw my comforter and my pillows and all that in the washing machine. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I was possessed by the sugar demon last night, boy. Oh, I ate so much stuff that is not good for me. It is horrible. I'm a fat boy. Like I said, I try to remind myself that for the most part, I've been doing really, really good. So yes, I know it's not good to have a day where you binge, but that's what happened. So whatever. Today is a new day. I'll stick to the no carbs, no sugar today. Man, this freaking fly will not leave me alone. He's right here. Fucking asshole. Y'all see him right there on the, how close can I get to him before he'll move? I told y'all he won't leave me alone. I moved that so y'all could see where he was sitting at. And as soon as he flew away, he landed on me right now. He's on me right now. Like, what the heck, man? I know y'all have heard me talk about this in a lot of my vids. I don't understand the flies here, man. I don't. Why are you landing on me? I'm not funky. Yeah, I said that with an accent. Funky. Funky. Funky Cold Medina. This laundromat is right down the street from my condo. I can walk to it. This is the only time I come here when I need to wash my pillows and stuff like that. I have a washing machine inside the condo. So whenever I need to wash my clothes, I just use that, and then I have a drying rack. I put everything out on the balcony. A lot of places that I have seen here in Thailand, they don't have dryers as far as condos are concerned. The temperatures here are so high that you don't really need a dryer. But now they have these self-service laundromats everywhere. That's usually what it will cost you, 60 to 100 baht, depending on the size of the washer. And then I think the dryers usually start around 40 baht. I guess when this finishes up, I'll go back upstairs and edit some video for a little while. Either that, or I'm gonna take this stuff back upstairs and go to freaking bed, because that's exactly what I did. And I slept till about 3 p.m. Now, before I tell you about the rest of the third, let me back up a second and tell you about the second. You might have been looking at the numbers and wondering why they didn't add up. And that's because I forgot to tell you that I spent 200 baht on gas for my motorbike. Okay, fast forward into the third, I went to the 7-Eleven, I got my CVIT, and they were running a special on yogurt. It was 2 for 39 baht. So that's 55 baht total, or $1.50. And then I washed and dried my pillow and sheets and my comforter. That was 140 baht, or $3.81. And then for dinner, I had garlic chicken, cabbage, spring rolls, and a Caesar salad. That totaled 400 baht, which was $10.89. The other expense that I had on the third was my electric bill, was 1,358 baht, which is $39.96. And also my internet, which was 650 baht, or $17.69. Now, the full story on my internet, my previous apartment, the landlord included internet in the rent. My new apartment, the landlord did not include it. As much as I tried to negotiate, they wouldn't do it. So I had to pay for it myself. The install was 3,000 baht, and because I'm a foreigner, I had to pay for the whole year of service up front, which I believe was somewhere in the neighborhood of about 7,800 baht. If you do that math, that comes out to about 650 baht per month. So my daily total for the third was 2,603 baht, or $70.85. The running total for the month is 18,518 baht, or $504.02. All right, I'm getting ready to run in here and catch a movie, and when I come back out, I'll give you some more info. All right, friends, I finished up inside that movie theater. A Quiet Place Day 1 was a reminder to me that sometimes it is just best to shut the hell up. I gotta walk down here and exchange some money. While I'm walking down here, I guess I'll tell you about June the 4th. If you want to know about June the 4th, just go on over to my YouTube shorts. I posted what I did that morning. But as far as the money is concerned, let's see, I went to 7-Eleven and got my yogurt, my CVIT, and a bottle of water in the morning before I went to the gym. That was 47 baht, or $1.28. And then I went and had myself some breakfast, which was 340 baht plus a 20 baht tip. And then it looks like for dinner, I had some chicken noodles for 60 baht and 2 cups of jello for 20 baht. So 80 baht total, $2.18. I also paid my water bill on the 4th. That was 74 baht, or $2.01. And I paid for my gym membership, 1,400 baht, $38.11. And I mailed my knuckle-headed brother Rob some free merch. 390 baht to mail that off, $10.62. So my daily total for the 4th was 2,311 baht, or $62.90. And my running total for the month is 20,829, or $566.92. On June the 5th, I honestly don't even remember what the heck I did, because I can't figure it out based on the footage I have. All I can tell is that I went to the gym, but I do know what I spent as far as money is concerned. So I'll put that on the screen right now. I'm gonna move out the way so I can put that on the screen right now. All right, June the 6th, I went on a very short and fast 40-kilometer bike ride with Cycle Hub, and then I went to Starbucks. I don't know any other way to explain what happened after I left the Starbucks other than to do what I always do, which is to just tell y'all the truth. So I crossed paths with an old flame And my initial gut instinct was telling me, Phil, keep it pushing. You don't talk to this chick anymore for a reason. Just keep it moving, bruh. But like an idiot, I stopped and engaged in conversation. And then the next thing you know, I'm inviting her to dinner. So that evening I picked her up and I took her to Benihana on Beach Road. We had a set for 2 people, which included tenderloin, chicken, tiger prawns, and scallops. She had a cocktail, which was the equivalent to a lemon drop. And I also ordered a bottle of Chardonnay. And so the meal, drinks, taxes, VAT, and the service charge ended up being between 7,000 and 8,000 baht. Was it the smartest move I've ever made in my life? Absolutely not. But whatever, bro, it happened. So I'm gonna be real with y'all and tell you about it. But I didn't let it get me down. The next morning was the 7th, and I jumped right back in the gym. What's going on, friends? I've learned that you don't always have to try to lift heavy. Don't let your ego get in the way. Mr. Ben Shaw from Titan Transformations has taught me to go lighter weight and slow down my reps. Don't worry about comparing yourself to somebody else. Work out at your pace. As long as you ain't here working, that's all that matters, right? I'm sitting here, I'm trying to take this man's advice. You know, he's telling me what to do on these fucking shoulder presses here. We started out with 5 kilo plates on each side. First set, 15. Second set, 10 kilo plates, 15. Third set, 15 kilo plates, set of 15. He was like, is this set 3? I was like, no, this is the last set. So what does he do?
So you already seen the pattern. You seem to have been going up every set. Like, you should see the pattern.
Yeah, there is a pattern, but it was just the way you did it. It was almost like I said, this is the last set, so you just wanted to, okay, well, give me extra freaking 10 kilo.
I've been going up every one. You should know them by now.
This is what I'm talking about. So he put the 20s on there. He did his set of 15. Then when he got done, he gonna say, you want me to drop it back down to 15?
No.
I don't want you to injure yourself out here.
Yeah.
Don't hurt yourself,
I've been
Phil.
doing this for a long time, and I'm trying to make sure you ain't end up injured. And tomorrow he gonna tell me, oh, I can't ride because now my arm hurt.
No. What he's trying to do is say, Phil, you're a bitch, and you can't lift this 40 kilo 15 times. That's what he's trying to say.
It's not it at all.
He tried to call me out.
It's not it at all.
He tried to call me out. So now I gotta do it.
Live.
That's 9.
Come on. 6 more. Come on.
That's 11.
Come on. No, sir. I asked you if you want to go down, and you said no. So I need every last one of these reps. I don't want to see none of that. I want every one of these goddamn reps. Every last one. And now we're starting back from number 1. I told him probably should go down to that 10 to 5, but nah, I can't do that.
All right, friends, workout done.
It's over.
Shout out to Ben Shaw, Titan Transformations. Gave me some free advice today. We did a chest workout and shoulder workout. I'm telling y'all, man, that exercise with the 2.5 kilo dumbbells, man, that was crazy. But what I did,
always about weight.
right, not always about weight. Concentrate on your form and increase the amount of reps. And from what you were saying, you'll notice growth.
Definitely.
Another thing that he pointed out is my left shoulder is weaker than my right. So gave me a tip, basically just isolate that shoulder, do a few extra reps until they even out. So we'll go back to my gym and put those into practice over the next few weeks and see what happens.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, bro.
No problem.
All right, friends, we at the spot in the video where I believe I'm supposed to tell y'all about June the 8th through June the 12th. So I came out here to Treat Town. I'm gonna have a seat right here, but I know y'all don't want to look at my ugly face and my fat ass, so I'm just gonna turn the camera around and y'all can people watch for a quick minute. So June 8th through the 11th was pretty much more of the same routine. I would stop at 7-Eleven before my bike rides or before going to the gym to get my C-Vit, my cup of yogurt, my bottle of water. I would go to Rompo Market and buy Paloma fruit, which I'd usually eat as a snack or as a dessert. I'd also pick up some vegetables to make my salads at the house for lunch or for dinner, or I'd purchase inexpensive food from the street vendors. I did spend some money on toiletries, and usually when I do that, I just buy a bunch of it at one time. So I bought some bar soap and a bunch of of razor blades, and I spent 918 baht, but because I buy in bulk, those supplies should last me a while. Also within that time frame, I had one legit Thai massage for 200 baht with a 100 baht tip, and I also had a fun massage, which was 1,150 baht. What's going on, friends? It's a beautiful Tuesday out here in Pattaya. I was supposed to go on a bike ride this morning, but I believe I got into some bad street food last night, and my stomach was killing me. So I didn't make my bike ride, but I feel a little bit better now, so I'm gonna go run some errands. While I'm doing that, I'll tell you about June the 12th. It was a rainy morning, so I got up and I went to 7-Eleven. I grabbed my C-Vit, my bottle of water, and my cup of yogurt for 43 baht, and then I headed to the gym. Today's biceps. This is set number 4, so we're gonna start with 15 hammer curls. I'm gonna do another 10 to 12 reps with the curl bar, mainly concentrating on negatives. And then from there, I'm gonna try to go straight to cross body curls. It's lightweight because it's a lot of reps. Like I said, this is my 4th set, so I can tell you right now, I'm gonna struggle a little bit. Ah. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, fuck. That hurt. I think I'll do some cable curls, 3 sets of 15. Again, I concentrate a lot on the negative on those, so I just use lightweight. Plus, I'm doing so many reps. As I've said before, and as y'all can see, I don't need any more bulk or mass. I just want to tone. I don't do enough core work, and y'all know I like to eat. I'm gonna try to do a little something with that today. Go over there and do some V-ups. If you don't do any work concentrated right here in your core, that fat's just gonna stay there. It's like Ben told me, you start to see definition in the areas where you have the least amount of fat. It burns away the fastest because it's the least amount there, so that's why you start to see the definition in that area sooner than anywhere else. And for me, my gut is always the last place to be able to see it. All right, so when I first started coming back to the gym, I was right at 100 kilograms, which is 220 pounds. Right now, when I got on the scale, it was either 93 or 94. I'm gonna say 94, so that's 207 pounds. So I lost about 13 pounds. That's all I try to shoot for, is consistency. Stay on the bike a minimum of 3 days per week and try to stay in the gym. Minimum 2 days, but I try 3. And then that leaves me 1 day where I don't have to go to the gym and I don't have to ride the bike, and I can kind of take that day to myself. All right, friends, the rain has stopped momentarily. It's still a little cloudy though. As you can see, I'm on Beach Road, headed to Starbucks. A lot of times I get a caramel macchiato, but I'm gonna bypass the sugar today because I just had a workout, so I don't wanna break my good habits right now. I think I'll just get a hot cappuccino. Let's see if you is working today. There she is. Sawadee Kap. Sawadee Mai. I'm okay. You never wants to take her mask off, so I don't know what she looks like because she never takes her mask off. She's afraid to take it off. Check out. How are you, Fa?
And you?
Okay. Me Uwan. She asked me if I wanted a croissant. I said no, because I'm fat. She said no, just a little bit. What now? Strong? Might one? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, just couple long. 160 baht. Kabung kap. If you ever come here to this Starbucks, just remember they don't have a bathroom in the shop, but you can go upstairs, turn left, they have a bathroom there. And if you show them your receipt from Starbucks, you can use the bathroom for free. Otherwise, it's 10 baht. All right, friends, I'm done here at Starbucks. I have finished up my coffee. Yeah. Growing up, my pops used to say, son, get in there and spiff up that room a little bit. So I think I'm gonna head back to the room, clean up a little bit, relax, maybe watch some Netflix, maybe edit some video. These are the same nylon bags that you saw me and Aaron wearing during Songkran. I just went and had a bunch of them made, black and red, purple, this darker blue, the green one that you seen me wearing, but I just had it printed with black logo instead of white, and the one that Aaron was wearing. I was gonna put them on my website, but then I sent this dark blue one to my brother, and I realized it costs more to ship it than it did to actually get them made. It really doesn't make sense for me to put them up on the site because they're just gonna cost too much with the cost of the bag plus the shipping. So I don't know what to do with them now. I'm kind of thinking that I'm just gonna hold on to them, and sometimes I run into subscribers when I'm out and about here in Pattaya, and so I figure I'll just keep a few in my motorbike with me, and if I happen to run across somebody, they'll get free merch. I don't know. What y'all think? All right, y'all, I moved this couch out the way because, you know, sometimes you sitting there, you eating, and crumbs fall on the floor, or they slide up underneath the couch, or whatever. The other thing is, this is Thailand, man, and I'm trying to tell you, it don't matter what the heck you do. Keep your room as clean as you possibly can. I don't leave food out. I don't leave food in the sink. But I'm telling you, man, if you spill just a drop of Coke or a dab of honey or any freaking thing, these ants out here are freaking professional. You hear me? They will figure out a way to get into your spot. Like I say, I sweep everything, and then I have a big jar of vinegar. I actually just bought that today. I stopped at the Villa Market when I got done at the gym. Once I sweep up everything, I'll wipe down the floor with that. I'll wipe the tabletop, the counter, and that, because they hate that vinegar, man. So if you ever have a couple ants laying around, or walking around, or strutting around, or talking shit, put you some vinegar down, they'll disappear. The only problem with the vinegar is it doesn't smell the greatest. So I'll have to run back out a little bit later today. My little Glade smelly good things, they've been in here about a month. It's time to change them, because I usually put 2 here in the living room and 1 in my bedroom. All right, I gotta clean up over here by the kitchen sink. Spiff this up over here at my editing station. And then I can relax for a little bit. All right, friends, I finished cleaning up the room. Got myself a little something to eat. I just made myself a salad with some fried chicken. Watched a little bit of Netflix, and then I took a shower and came on out here to Central Marina to watch the new Bad Boys movie. Normally when I go to the theater, I go to Pattaya Central, or I'll take a ride up to Sriracha and go to Major Cineplex. So I've never been to this theater here at Central Marina. Figured I'd give them a try. I might start coming here more often. It was only 100 baht, and I just asked her, is it all the time like that? She said it's every Wednesday. Tickets are 100 baht. That works out really well. That's a little bit less than $3 for a movie ticket. I already ate lunch, so I'm not hungry, so I don't need popcorn or water or anything like that. I'm just gonna go in here, chill out, watch the movie. I'll let y'all in a minute. I'm on the busy Pattaya Road, friends, here at Marco's. It's about 150 meters north of the Jomtien bus station. Supposed to meet Aaron here at 6:30, get some dinner. All right, friends, I got this errand finished. Had to run up here to FedEx to pick up a package that my buddy sent me from back home. But I guess I should tell you about Marco's. I really don't remember what Aaron had specifically. I just know it was some type of pasta. I devoured an entire pizza and a San Miguel by myself, and you already know why, so play the clip. Cause I'm a fat boy. My tab at Marco's was 360 baht. And then Aaron and I left there and we went to Soy 6 because on the 12th and the 13th, they had some type of block party, if you will, on Soy 6. So we just went up there to check that out. We walked around for a little bit. Then we went into one bar. I bought 2 lady drinks and 2 Malibu Cokes for myself. That was 595 baht. Then we went to another bar on Soy 6. I did not have a lady sit with me, but I did buy myself another Malibu Coke. That tab was 135. After that, if I'm not mistaken, Aaron said that he was headed home. And then I headed over to Soy Bukaw to a bar that I used to go to all the time. I just haven't been there in a while. I bought 1 lady drink for the mama-san, and I bought 4 lady drinks for the girl that was sitting with me. So lady drinks was 600 baht. And then I bought 4 Malibu Cokes for myself. That was another 480. And then I got to talking to the mama-san, and I said, do you have any vehicles to rent? And she said, yes, I do. She said, how long do you need it for? I said, well, I just need it for a very short amount of time, maybe 2 hours. She said, yeah, the service charge for that is 300 baht. And it just depends on which model car you choose. That's gonna dictate how much those 2 hours are gonna cost you. I said, well, how about that one that's sitting right there? She said, well, that's 1,500 baht. I said, okay, let's do it. So my total spending for June the 12th is that much right there. On June the 13th, I basically decided that I was gonna vibe out in the house all day. I only spent a total of 290 baht, and that's because I plopped myself on the couch and said, fuck the world. What's going on, friends? I'm down. Yes, this is the Princess Beach Resort in Rayong, My Pin Beach, and you're here to go on another 2-day bike ride with your friends. Ooh, whoop-de-whoop-de-doo. Nobody cares. I don't know how many times I gotta deal with this dude. Whatever. Yes, I'm here in Rayong. Yes, this is the Princess Beach Resort. It's a really fancy name for a old hotel. It plays old as a mug. I really never care with the hotels. As long as they're clean, it ain't a bunch of bugs and stuff like that walking around. And they got AC and Wi-Fi, I'm good. I'm not gonna be here anyway, other than to take a shower and sleep. We'll be riding most of the time. Tomorrow, we're gonna do 100 kilometers, just a loop somewhere around here in Rayong. It's gonna be a real easy, chill pace, just a social ride, basically. One of the guys that rides with our group at Cycle Hub, he's a teacher, and I guess he got another teaching job in a different country, so he'll be leaving Thailand here shortly. So this was kind of a farewell to him. Details on the budget so far. So this morning I went to Sunflower and I had breakfast. I just had the scrammet, which is basically 3 scrambled eggs with onion and pepper and tomatoes. And it comes with home fried potatoes and fruit and also toast. But I asked them to not bring me the toast because I had enough carbs in the potatoes. And I also ordered a large cappuccino with no sugar. Hold on a second, I think that's Ben. What do you want?
Sir, we need you to keep the noise down.
Shut up.
There's just too much noise.
Shut up.
And you know, once you people come in the neighborhood, we know how it is.
You people.
Hey, me and Adam finna go to the pool for you just down there.
Adam, you and Adam?
You know Adam?
Yeah.
Ride slow, ride, stop. Adam.
Adam that brought my bike.
Yeah. We finna go
He's
to
here already?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. I'll be down there, man. Where is it, down here?
It's right here. Like, see that blue stuff there? That's the pool.
Shut up.
See it?
Yeah. The blue stuff right there. I guess I'll go chill out for a minute by the pool. I'm not getting in the pool because I'm not a swimmer. And then eventually, I'm gonna go find something to eat because I'm starting to get hungry. I'll tell y'all one thing, the beach and the water look a whole lot cleaner than they do up in Pattaya and Jomtien. I'm not really a beach person though, so if that's your thing. This hotel hit us with the okie doke just a little bit. The pictures that are on Agoda and that are on Google, it looks like it's a fairly decent room. But in all honesty, about a week ago, I was looking at another hotel that's about 450 meters down the road. It looks like it was newly remodeled. And I was gonna stay there because it's only $1 more. But everybody that's doing this ride this weekend is staying here at this hotel. So I figured, most people think I'm an asshole anyway, just because I really don't talk a lot. Y'all probably find that hard to believe based on my videos, but that's the honest truth. I really don't talk a lot. So I said, you know what? Let me just go ahead and stay here so people don't think I'm an absolute antisocial rude ass. But now that we're here and we got to look at the rooms, we're like, this kind of sucks. And down at the pool, Ben and Adam, they both said it too. When they walked in their rooms, they thought the same thing. This is not really up to par as far as the photos are concerned. It was only $75 for 2 nights, so I'm not gonna complain. All right, friends, it's about 6:30 in the evening. We decided to come on out here and get ourselves something to eat. We picked this spot, Tequila Sunrise, which is actually the same spot that we ate when we did the Cambodia ride. I would actually like to come down to this area and stay for maybe 2 or 3 days, because it seems like it's really chill and laid back. I think the last time I was here, I had chicken with cashew nut and it was pretty good. So I might get that again. What do you want?
Give you
Gaviscon. I need that. Thank you, sir. My buddy Ben just gave me some Gaviscon there. That's used to fight muscle cramps. In the heat here in Thailand, if you don't have enough electrolytes, you don't stay hydrated, it's easy to start cramping because you sweat so much. Gaviscon usually helps, especially on a longer 100K ride. Hopefully I won't need them, but you know what they say. It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So there's supposed to be 15 people in the group from what we counted last night. Well, there's only 14 standing here. And Ben's like, are we missing somebody? It's supposed to be 15. And then we realize Adam's not here. Well, Adam is the whole reason we're doing the rides. It's like, well, we don't want to leave him. That's the man of the hour right there, leaving Thailand shortly. Where you headed, man?
I'm going to Brazil.
Brazil.
For a bit of a change.
What part of Brazil you going to?
Sao Paulo.
And going to teach what?
Music, and performing arts,
Okay.
and visual arts and stuff.
Okay.
All the fun things.
Robert wants to say good morning as soon as Ben gets out the way.
Good morning. I'm glad Ben is out of the way. I like to be the solo performer. We're going for a short ride this morning, 100 plus kilometers, maybe a few more because occasionally we get lost, but we're all up for the adventure. Off we go.
All right, we're at 92K, so we've got about another 20K to go, but we've got 2 riders in the group that are pretty much on empty. So we found another cafe. We'll stop here, give them enough time to refuel. Half of the group, they kept going. I could have stayed with that group, but that wasn't what this ride was supposed to be about. It wasn't a race. We weren't supposed to be riding fast. We were all supposed to stay together. But for those of you who cycle, you know there's always somebody in the group that gets a wild hair in them and they take the freak off, and then everybody else wants to roll. I don't like to do that because I always think about when I first started cycling and people would invite me on a ride and say, oh, it's going to be this pace right here. And then you get on the ride and everybody's hauling ass, and it's like, why did you even bother inviting me on this ride when you knew I wasn't going to be able to keep up? So now that I'm a more experienced cyclist, and notice how I phrase that, I'm not a racer, I don't get paid to do this, I'm not super fast, but I'm no slouch. So whenever there's slower people in the group, I tend to want to wait for them. So we have 3 Coca-Cola, 3 water.
3 water 3 water
Yeah.
water นี่ใช่ไหมคะ
I don't know how many we have. How many?
how many 7
7 baht.
yes
But how many did we buy?
7
We bought 7 water. Okay. My point is, we bought a bunch of Coke, a bunch of water. I bought a little pastry, a couple of these little candies right here. I don't know what else, some other stuff. And it was only 98 baht. My paying. My paying.
ไม่แพง
What? Thai
It's
cafe.
กาแฟ in coffee อันนี้ค่ะ40 บาท
Cafe 40 baht.
yes
Okay. What name cafe?
วัดเนมร้านกาแฟ
จับ
จับกลางสโลบาร์
Gang.
สโลบาร์
Slow bar.
yes
Okay. Kapung kap.
ขอบคุณค่ะ
109K, not quite 113, but I don't care. I'm gonna go in here, get myself a shower, relax for a little bit, and then go find myself a restaurant to sit down and stuff my face. Cause I'm a fat boy. Rika, what's the problem?
Killer Hills.
Huh?
Killer Hills.
Killer Hills?
Obviously, weak legs. I need to practice.
We went up the same steep climb that we did yesterday, and we feel like the pace is slower today, but it seems like it's a tougher ride. Just honestly, I think it's because all of us are tired from yesterday. We're about 40K in, stopped at this cafe, get us some coffee. Of course, I got a Coke. Chill here for a minute, and then 40 to 50K back to the hotel.
Wait, she bring it here. She bring it here.
Same every week, Roman.
Nice one. ใจดีนะอันนี้ก็ใจดีจริงๆ
All right, friends, day 2 done, 82K. It really was only 81K, but we did an extra kilometer once we passed the hotel. Now I'm just gonna catch a shower, get my bike packed up in Adam's car. He's gonna take it back to the bike shop for me. Pack up my stuff, strap it down on the bike and head back to Pattaya. I am probably gonna go to Nest and get some chicken masaman and rice. And then I'm gonna stop at the distributor and grab 2 Thatcher's Gold, go home and chill the out for the rest of the day. What's going on, friends? I'm gonna tell y'all right now, that was a great ride in Rayong for 2 days, but I am absolutely wore out. My legs are shot. My whole body feels tired. And I promise you, I do not want to be here right now in this gym. I came real close to staying home, but I don't want to convince myself that I'm too tired, you know? It's just like, no, you're not too tired. Get your ass out to bed. If you sit there long enough, you'll talk yourself out of coming over here to the gym. But I try to remember Tom Brady when he was sitting in the barber chair. He's like, fuck your tired body. Fuck your I don't want to do it. Get in there and do the work, because if you don't get in there and do the work, your competition is. Now, I don't look at it as, oh, my competition. I just look at it from the standpoint of him saying, I don't feel like doing it. Yeah, nobody ever feels like doing it. Technically, my sets are supposed to be 12 to 15 reps, but I always try to do 15, and I'm mad when I can't do 15. I don't think I'm gonna drop the weight. I think I'm gonna leave the 25s on there. Just try for one more set of 12. I might need a spotter. Can I get a spot?
Yeah, but yeah. How many do we for?
12?
Oh, 12.
But if I get 12
Then
to failure.
react it, yeah. Two more. One more. One more. Push, push, push.
11,
One more.
12.
Got it. Oh, nice. I like that. Push. Keep going. I got you. Oh, that's nice. See? Extra two.
Thank you.
Take it easy.
Appreciate it. So this is an example of why I just go ahead and get up in the morning. I actually woke up at 10 minutes to 5 and scroll through Facebook just a little bit. And then I just go ahead and get up, come on out here to the gym. I got here a little bit later than usual. I think it was maybe 6:30. I usually get here around 6, I think. It's about 20 after 7. So I'll finish this last set of flies. And then I've got to do some incline dumbbell presses. Oh my goodness. Y'all see all that gut when I stood up? Play the clip. I think it's time to go get some breakfast. What's going on, friends? It's a Tuesday morning. Usually I go on a bike ride on Tuesday mornings, but I'm telling y'all right now, after that 2-day ride in Rayong, and then I went to the gym yesterday, I'm just tired, man. My body is tired. So I decided to just take a day, chill out. I came out here to Nest on Soy Diana, get myself some breakfast, and watch Game 5 of the NBA Finals. Now, I'm not a huge sports fanatic. I could care less who wins this game. It's just something to do while I relax. They have a American breakfast, which is 2 fried eggs, 2 smoked streaky bacon, pork patty, hash brown, 1 buttered toast, and 1 pancake with maple syrup for 195 baht. I said that I don't want the streaky bacon or the pork patty and asked if they could give me sausage instead, and she said that shouldn't be a problem. Go on in here, relax for a couple hours. All right, friends, I left Nest because Dallas was losing by about 20. It was the 3rd quarter. Like I said, I don't really give a crap who wins. I was just there chilling out. I decided to come out here to the Thai language school to see how things are progressing. I don't really know what they call this stuff on the outside, but it's some type of aluminum finish that covers the front part of the building and the soffit. You can see where they pretty much got it done out the top, and they've also got the electric run through so they can hang the signage and so that they can actually have lighting behind the signage. So it's coming along quite well. The last time frame I was given was possibly the end of July. Is when they're hoping that all the construction will be done. But even after the construction is finished, they still have to wait about another month. And that's because they have to go through some paperwork and licensing and approval from the city. And they can't get any of that done until the construction is fully complete. Just like with everything in life, there's something for every budget. And usually within each budget, there's multiple options. It's the same thing here in Pattaya. Depends on your budget and what your standards of living are. That's going to dictate where you decide to go and where you decide to spend your money. I can't answer that question for you. For instance, I just finished at the gym this morning and I want to get a little something to eat and a cup of coffee. I have multiple options. I could run back here towards Soy Bukaw and hit LK Metro, and I can go to iRovers and get an American breakfast for 119 baht. Or I can go to another little cafe that I'm not telling y'all the name of because it's super quiet in there. And as soon as I start telling people about it, it's going to be 50 trillion of you jokers in there. And I'm never going to be able to get a quiet day to sit down and mind my business and read my book. I could do that, which is a little bit more expensive than iRovers. It usually comes out to be right at 200 baht. The other option is I could go to Sunflower on Laundromat. The cowboy breakfast, which includes pancakes and sausage and eggs and all the goodness, is 250 baht, and it comes with coffee or tea or juice. I usually just tell them to bring me the juice and then I order a coffee. I guess I'm going to cruise around for a little bit and then I'm probably going to head to Sunflower. This is the only problem that you have when you go to Sunflower, because when you go to Sunflower, you got to deal with this person right here who walks in late.
I am somebody. Yes, I use that. Welcome to Suncar.
Oh, welcome.
So
What we got going on in here?
Oh, your job will be like just put all the plates in the dish machine.
Just wash the dishes?
Yeah. We have dish machine in here, so just try to figure it out.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Go back out here and mind my business.
So we got good news. Last time we did it, the average speed was 33.2. Today was 33.6.
Well, I don't know why they have 33.6 because I only had 32.5. But I think that the main reason is because when we hit the climb, the false flat of the climb is 1% and 2%. They were pushing between 28 and 30, and I couldn't hold that pace. So I dropped back to like 25, and they got me. And then they beat me up the climb. But the way back is a little bit of descent and flats, and we was turning there, so I was able to bring the average speed back up. But 33.6 for y'all?
33.6.
32.5 for the fat boy. That was a fast ride. 27.7K, so very short, but we was hauling ass.
That's not bad, no?
He always says that. I be hanging on to my lungs, man. And we get done. Oh, it wasn't that bad.
But it's true. It was not bad. I think we
This
can
is-
do better.
This is the
Mr. Easy.
66-year young man that when I go out on rides, if it's just me and him, he drops me every time.
It's not true. It's not
It is very true. That day we did KMK, he was training for his triathlon.
Oh, when he's in training mode, forget about it.
Dude,
He don't care about
we
nobody.
hit
He just push.
KMK. We hit the first, after the bridge, and then the climb up to KMK. Dude, he dropped me so hard.
Why do you think my nickname for him is Thomas the Tank Engine? He's like a
Thomas
diesel tank.
the Tank
Keep
Engine.
going, keep going, keep going.
No, very good ride today. All right, friends, I'm back at the room. I left the bicycle shop and I stopped at the Macro, grabbed myself 2 big bottles of Caesar dressing. I love Caesar salads. So 2 bottles of the Caesar dressing was 350 baht. I left Macro and I went to Starbucks and I had a cup of cappuccino and scrolled through Facebook and Instagram and YouTube for a little bit, just relax. And my coffee was 175 baht. I left Starbucks and then I stopped at Rompo Market on the way back to the room. I got 3 heads of lettuce, some bean sprouts, 5 or 6 little small tomatoes, some green onion, 2 cucumbers, and 6 fried chicken legs. And that total was 350 baht. 230 for the vegetables, 120 for the chicken. So I'll use all that to make myself a crispy chicken Caesar salad for lunch. And more than likely, I'll have the same thing again for dinner. I'll just drink water. The rest of my day will be editing some video for maybe an hour or 2, and then I'll relax. Good morning, friends. How y'all doing this morning? Today is June the 23rd. It's a Sunday, which means today will be a recovery ride here from Cycle Hub. Now, we've got a race coming up in August, the Nang Pur race. I did this race last year. So we're gonna ride the same race route, just ride it at a slower pace. And then between now and the race, I'm just gonna have to do this ride more often. Hopefully get in shape for that race and be able to finish in a better spot than I did the last time. Do y'all care about that? Y'all don't care about a race. They don't care about your race. This is a budget video. All they want to know is, how much did you spend on food up there at the 7-Eleven with your fat behind? That's all you ever do is eat. I ain't paying this dude no attention, man. I'm gonna go on and finish up getting ready. Go on this ride. I'll holler at y'all in a little bit. Oh, I guess I could tell y'all that I did have a bottle of water and some yogurt and a CVIT this morning. That was 45 baht from the 7-Eleven. I got about 19,000 flies on my legs right now. I'll holler at y'all in a little bit. All right, friends, I finished up my 50K bike ride from Cycle Hub. Then I came out here to Mum. I had 3 fried eggs and 2 sausage links and 2 cups of cappuccino. That was 340 baht. So now future me is gonna tell you right there what I had for dinner, how much I spent, and what my daily total for the day was, because I'm going home and I have absolutely no intention on doing anything else productive. I'm going to be lazy. I'm gonna sit on the couch. I'm gonna watch this new Jessica Alba trigger warning movie on Netflix, and then I'm probably gonna binge watch The Crown and chill the heck out, man, because it's Sunday. I'll holler at y'all. All right, friends, I'm pretty sure you guys have figured it out by now. This is pretty much my routine. I leave the gym, then I'll ride up here to the Thai language school, see how the progression is coming along. Here where I'm standing is tile, and the main stairs are tile. To be honest, they're a little slick. So the code required that they put this in for the wheelchairs. It's kind of like a mix of concrete and gravel. They were also working on the bathrooms when I was here the other day. Looks like they've got the toilet set and the sink set as well. Probably just waiting for the partitions. This bathroom here has a little bit of a ramp built into the tile, again, for wheelchairs. They were putting another coat of paint on this wall back here and on this other wall. So that looks a whole lot better than it did when I was here a couple weeks ago. I was talking to Nettie the other day. She said she had the glass ordered. So I guess they're just waiting for that to get here. You can also see the aircon units are ready to go in. I think it's gonna turn out really, really nice when it's done. What's going on, friends? It is a very dreary morning here. It's Tuesday. As y'all know, I usually go on a bike ride on Tuesday mornings, but it rained all night. And it was raining when I woke up to get ready to go on the ride. When I checked my text messages, the group said they canceled the ride. And so now I am doing my utmost to find the motivation to go over here to the gym and get a bicep workout in. This is one of them days, man. I do not feel like going, but I'm gonna go anyway. All right, I guess while I'm getting this workout in, I could tell y'all about June 26th and 27th. On the 26th, I got up around 4 o'clock. I rode the motorbike out to Lake Maprashan, picked up my bicycle, and rode it back toward Jomtien. I went on an 82-kilometer ride with my friends from PTT. Before the ride, I stopped at 7-Eleven and picked up water, 2 packs of electrolytes, yogurt, Red Bull, CVIT, and a boiled egg. And during the ride, we made a coffee stop at Mini Farms Cafe, where I had a mango smoothie and a bottle of water. And then our second coffee stop was at Wat Yan, where I had a Coke and I bought an energy drink for a fellow rider. After the ride, I stopped at Mum's and had my breakfast, which was 2 sausage and 3 eggs and a cappuccino. And then for dinner, I went to Rampo Market, picked up lettuce, a cucumber, some tomato, and 3 fried chicken legs. I also went to 7-Eleven and got 2 jugs of water and a Jello. And after that, I went home, I edited some video. I sent my knights into battle while playing Age of Empire, and I watched some Netflix and then went to bed. I'm up here behind the Pattaya city sign, so I suppose I'll give y'all a look at Pattaya. On the 27th, again, I went to 7-Eleven, got my water, yogurt, CVIT, and a Red Bull. Then I went to the gym and had a tricep workout. After that, a friend of mine needed expedited help from Nettie's visa service, and so I picked up their passport. After I picked up the passport, I had a little bit of time to kill before Nettie opened, so I stopped at Yua Cafe for a caramel macchiato. After I took the passport to Nettie, I went to the office supply store. I bought a couple notebooks and some labels. Next up was a 2-hour massage. I knew I had a 90K bike ride coming up, and so I opted for 1 hour Thai, 1 hour oil. For dinner, I went to Cheap Charlie's and I had cashew chicken and rice for 119 baht. And I also went to Rampo Market again, got my lettuce, cucumber, and tomatoes to make my salad. What's going on, friends? I'm a little bit hungover. Y'all remember earlier in this video, I was telling y'all about the 3rd and the 4th and the 5th. And then I went to the movie theater to see A Quiet Place, day 1. Well, I filmed that footage yesterday, which was the 29th of June. And I went out and I had some fun all day that day, because on the 27th was the 2-year Weasels in the Bushes YouTube anniversary. So I went out to have some fun last night. me and my buddy Jerry, things got crazy. I spent way too much money and I drank too much liquor. But now I am about to get on the motorbike and go over to Mum and get myself some breakfast. All right, friends. At the beginning of the video, you guys seen this graphic here, which showed you exactly how much money I spent in the month of June. But you still might be wondering, Phil, were you over budget or were you under budget? And so I'll try to break that down for you. As I mentioned in the video, for my daily spending, I put myself on a budget of 1,000 Thai baht per day. The month of June had 30 days, so that's 30,000 baht, which is about 820 US dollars. I also give myself $500 to take care of my fixed expenses, such as rent, internet, phone, gym membership, electric, and water. 500 US dollars is about 18,000 Thai baht. So you take the 30,000 plus the 18,000 gives you 48,000. I just round up and say 50,000 Thai baht. That's the most I want to spend. But if you also take the other two numbers of 820 US dollars and 500 US dollars, that's about 1320. So I round up again and say 1,500 US dollars is my ceiling. So now that we have those two numbers of 50,000 Thai baht and 1,500 US, on paper, it looks like, yeah, you went over because you spent 61,970 Thai baht, which is $1,691. But if you watch my videos, you know that I have an entertainment pot, and that comes from the change that I get throughout the day in terms of 20 baht notes. For instance, if I go to Rompo Market and I buy 3 fried chicken legs for 60 baht, I hand the vendor a 100 baht note, and she will give me 2 20 baht notes in change. I don't spend those 20 baht notes. I just take them home and I chuck them in a box. And I do that every day, day after day, until I decide that I want to have a night out on the town. Then I reach into that entertainment pot, and that's what I spend. Instead of reaching into my 1,000 baht per day pot. As you've seen throughout the month, I only went out 3 nights. Because I don't really go out much, I was able to carry over from the month of May 8,000 Thai baht. And then during the month of June, I was still saving 20 baht notes. And so by the end of the month, I had accumulated 11,000 Thai baht in my entertainment fund. So if we take that 11,000 and subtract it from the 61,970, that leaves 50,970. So in terms of Thai baht, I went over my budget by 970 baht, which would have been $26.47. But if you look at it in terms of USD, 50,970 baht is $1,391. So I came in under my ceiling of 1,500 baht. Hopefully all of that was not confusing to you all, and I hope you enjoyed the video and understand that I'm not saying that this is what everyone has to do. I just made the video with the hopes that people would find something beneficial in it that would give them a little bit better understanding about what things cost here in Thailand so that they can make their own plans before they visit the land of smiles.